Patch 25.S.1.2, my gosh, why did they change the naming system already? Anyways, let's make it easier. Patch 1.2 is now out, and although it's not a big patch, there's a couple changes that do affect Kaisa, so let's go over them. The first one, and by far the biggest, is the release of Mel. Now, if you did follow a little bit the discussion around her, you probably heard that she's a pretty annoying Kaisa counter. All of this is because of her W that can reflect abilities like Kaisa Q and W. Now, I'll make a video that goes deeper into how to play around her, but as a TLDR, is Mel really a hard counter like Nila is? Probably not. Sure, W can be annoying, but it has a high CD, and when it's down, well, the rest of her kit doesn't really annoy Kaisa that much. So she's basically similar to Xayah or Samira, where they both have one big ability that can deny you from doing damage, and that's it. She will for sure be annoying to play into and pretty hard, but in my opinion, she's not worth a ban when you have champions like Nila in bot lane or Yasuo in mid lane that counter Kaisa way harder. So just be careful of Mel's shield, especially in lane when you go in. Alright, next up, items. There are two big ADC changes this patch. But first off, here's the context around these changes. Riot said they wanted to help ADCs deal with tanks. Alright, great, let's see. So first off, we have Yuntal that got 10 more attack speed, 5 more AD, and costs 100 gold more. Now this is actually pretty decent, especially for Kaisa, since it allows you to get evolution faster. In 1.1 you would need a recurve bow after Rage Blade to get evolution. Now you only need one dagger. So yeah, the AD and attack speed change is a nice buff for anyone that builds Yuntal. Now, does it make it better than Kraken Slayer? Not really, since Kraken Slayer is still overall more comfortable to build in lane, since you need BF Sword for Yuntal. And in the mid to late game, even after the buff, Kraken still has a small edge damage-wise, while Yuntal is only stronger in the early game. And of course, if you build crit, then you do even more burst damage into squishies in 1.2. Next up, LDR. The armor penetration is going up by 5% and the price is going up by 100 gold. And wait, that's it? Well, that's kinda useless. How is 5% supposed to help me kill the 5k HP Cho'Gath? Now, don't get me wrong, 5 more armor penetration is nice, but neither the Yuntal or the LDR change really makes it easier for me to kill a tank or a bruiser, because the big issue in 2025 is not that tanks have too much armor, but they have way too much HP. Personally, I don't think that ADCs are super weak or that tanks are super OP right now, but one thing for sure is that tanks are so annoying to play into, especially because all the tools that ADC had before to deal with a high HP target are now gone. LDR used to have a HP passive, that's gone. Kraken used to have 3 damage, that's also gone. And finally, Cut Down used to do more damage to enemies that had higher HP, but now it only works for 50% of the tank HP. The only thing we have left is Bork, but that doesn't work on most ADCs, especially crit. All of this means that unless you have an inbuilt HP mechanic inside your kit, like Vayne, Kog'Maw, you're gonna suffer. And this also means that you become even more reliant on your team to deal with them, since on your own, a tank can easily run you down. So it feels so bad right now when you're trying to carry as an ADC, but not even a fed tank or bruiser can just shut you down and eat your damage over and over again when your team is too behind to really help you. So instead of doing a weak change to LDR, I wish we had an actual system that every ADC can use to deal with HP. Alright, all this also means that in terms of Kaisa builds, nothing has really changed compared to last patch. So if you want the full details on how to build Kaisa in 1.2, I recommend watching my season 2025 guide. But as a quick TLDR, the best build on the champion in 1.2 is Kraken Slayer plus Rage Blade plus Nashor, or Static when you're behind. Now if you're fed in lane and you can have 4 BF Sword, you can go for BF Sword plus Pickaxe plus Longsword for Q evolution, and then Yuntal plus Rage Blade plus Nashor. Finally, if you want to build AD on hit, you can also go for Kraken plus Rage Blade plus Turnus into squishies, or Navari into bruisers, and Bork plus LDR into tanks. Finally, let's go over matchups. This was the one for 1.1 and this is the one for 1.2. It's clear that Kaisa is not in the best state right now. She's for sure weaker than before, and the main reason why is the early game. The fact that both Kraken Slayer and Static doesn't give you Q evolution at level 9 anymore, and that the only way to get Q evolution early is Yuntal with BF Sword really hurts. At the end of the day, even with Kraken, even with Static, Kaisa is a champion that relies on evolution to function. Being forced to wait one more level gives more time for the enemy ADC to abuse you in lane, which is the reason why she feels really bad right now. So I really hope that if there was a Kaisa buff in the future, just give her a bit more AD per level so we can go back to having Q evolution at level 9. Alright, this should cover everything you need to know about Kaisa in 1.2, and with that said, subscribe and enjoy the gameplay. Nice. Oh, you could have just run away, honestly. You could have just run. Oh, sad. I think it's more worth it for me to get plates. Oh, now he's fed. Oh, that's not good. Oh, the Z is super fed now. Oh, rip. No way. No way he lives. Yeah, no way. There was no way. Oh, that's slightly sad. I couldn't auto attack. I couldn't auto. Ah. Oh, rip. Nice. Oh well, okay. Okay, now I just oh god. Oh. I should have ulted. I just need level 12, man. God damn it. Nice. Nice. I need vision. I have no clue where they are. Oh, oh. Oh god. I got 2 at least. And there we go. Nice. Ooh, look at his damage. Huh. Play slow, no reason to be aggressive. Boom. Yeah, there you go. Just wait. Just wait. They have no way to survive the poke. If it's a poke fight, we win. Every time. It's so hard for them to play the game. It's so hard for them to play the game, actually. We do so much damage. It's so difficult. Can I help? Maybe. Oh, they're all dead. Bit greedy by them, honestly. Goodbye. Sure. Oh, this W was... This W a bit weird. That W was a bit wide. Jeez. GG. Clean game. We actually didn't do top damage. I mean, this Zed got a massive lead bot lane. But he's playing an AD assassin, so yeah. His composition just bad. Yeah, he got a massive lead, but it doesn't really matter. His composition is just not good enough in 2 hours.